Another day, another story. Let us first look at the history of Brussels. Brussels, the capital of Belgium, has a rich history dating back to the Roman era. The city was originally a small village called Bruxelles, which was located on a marshy island in the Seine River. In the 15th and 16th centuries, Brussels experienced a cultural and architectural golden age, and many of the city's most famous landmarks, such as the Grand Place, were built during this time. In the 19th century, Brussels became the capital of Belgium after the country gained independence from the Netherlands. During World War II, Brussels was occupied by the Nazis, but was liberated by the Allies in 1944. In the post-war period, Brussels experienced rapid growth and modernization, and it became an important center for the European Union. Let us look at the top sites in Brussels. Grand Place Grote Markt is a UNESCO World Heritage Site in the central square of Brussels. It is home to the city's most important historical and cultural buildings, including the Town Hall, the King's House, and the Bread House. The Atomium is a famous landmark and iconic building in Brussels that was built for the 1958 World Expo. The structure is a giant model of an iron crystal, with 9 steel spheres connected by tubes. Manneken Pis is a small bronze statue of a little boy peeing, a symbol of the city. The statue, which is located in the center of Brussels, is a popular tourist attraction and has become a symbol of Brussels' irreverent sense of humor. St. Michael and St. Gilles Cathedral is a beautiful Gothic cathedral in the heart of Brussels. The cathedral was built in the 13th century and has undergone many renovations and additions over the years. Inside, visitors can admire the stunning stained glass windows and the ornate altarpiece. The Royal Palace of Brussels is the official palace of the King and Queen of the Belgians. The palace is located in the heart of Brussels and is open to the public during the summer months. Visitors can admire the palace's grand halls and state rooms, as well as the beautiful gardens. The European Parliament is a symbol of the European Union, located in Brussels and open for tours. Visitors can take a tour of the Parliament buildings and learn about the history and workings of the EU. The Museum of the City of Brussels is a museum showcasing the history and culture of Brussels. The museum is housed in the Maison du Roi and covers the history of Brussels from the Middle Ages to the present day. Visitors can see artifacts, paintings, and sculptures that tell the story of the city and its people. The Musical Instrument Museum is a must-see for music lovers. The museum houses over 8,000 instruments from around the world, including ancient instruments, traditional instruments, and modern instruments. The Cinquantenaire Park is a large public park in Brussels that features several museums and monuments. The park is home to the Royal Military Museum, the Museum of Art and History, and the Auto World Museum. Visitors can also see the Triumphal Arch, which was built to celebrate the 50th anniversary of Belgian independence. The Museum of Fine Arts is one of the most important art museums in Belgium, housing a collection of Belgian and international art. The museum has a vast collection of paintings, sculptures, and decorative art, ranging from the 15th century to the present day. Let us look at some of the interesting films made in Brussels. The Danish Girl is a 2015 biographical drama film tells the story of Lily Elba, one of the first known recipients of sex reassignment surgery, and her relationship with her wife Gerda Wegener. The Exception is a 2016 historical drama film is set during World War II and tells the story of a German soldier who is sent to investigate a Dutch resistance leader hiding on a remote estate. Erased is a 2012 thriller film which tells the story of a former CIA agent who is forced to go on the run when his daughter is kidnapped. Total Eclipse is a 1995 biographical drama film which tells the story of the tumultuous relationship between French poets Paul Verlaine and Arthur Rimbaud. What is the best time to visit Brussels? April to June is a great time to visit as the weather is mild and the city is filled with blooming flowers and greenery. This is also a popular time for festivals and events, such as the Brussels Flower Carpet and the Brussels Beer Weekend. July to September can also be a good time to visit as the weather is warm and the city has a lively atmosphere. This is also the time when many outdoor events and festivals take place, such as the Brussels Summer Festival and the Brussels Jazz Marathon. October to November is also a good time to visit as the weather is cool and the city is less crowded than in the summer. This is also the time when the city's famous chocolate and beer festivals take place, such as the Brussels Chocolate Weekend and the Brussels Beer Challenge. December to March can be a good time to visit if you enjoy the holiday season. The city is decorated with Christmas lights and markets, and the ice skating rinks are open. However, it can be quite cold and some outdoor activities may not be possible. How expensive is Brussels? Brussels is generally considered to be an expensive city, especially when compared to other cities in Europe. The cost of living in Brussels is higher than the European average, and prices for food, accommodation, and transportation can be quite high. Accommodation. Prices for hotels and vacation rentals in Brussels vary depending on the location and the type of accommodation. Food and drink. Eating out in Brussels can be expensive, with prices for a meal in a restaurant ranging from €15 to €40 or more per person. Groceries and food items can also be more expensive than in other European cities. Transportation. The cost of public transportation in Brussels is relatively affordable, with a one-way ticket on a bus, tram, or metro costing €2.10, and a daily pass costing €7.50. Taxis can be more expensive, with prices starting at around €5 for a short trip and 90 cents per kilometer. Attractions. Prices for attractions in Brussels vary, with many museums and galleries offering free or reduced admission to certain groups, such as students and children. Some popular attractions, such as the Atomium and the Brussels Beer Museum, have admission fees that range from €5 to €15. Let us look at Brussels in the world of literature. Vanity Fair is a novel written by William Makepeace Thackeray and first published in 1847-48. It is a satirical novel that follows the lives of two young women, Becky Sharp and Amelia Sedley, as they navigate through the social and moral landscape of early 19th century England. The Day of the Jackal is a novel written by Frederick Forsyth and first published in 1971. It is a political thriller that tells the story of an assassination plot to kill the President of France, Charles de Gaulle, and the efforts of the police to find and stop the hired assassin known as the Jackal. Villette is a novel written by Charlotte Brontë and first published in 1853. The novel tells the story of Lucy Snow, an orphan who travels to the fictional city of Villette to teach at a school for girls. Birdsong is a novel written by Sebastian Faulks and first published in 1993. The novel is set in the World War I and tells the story of Stephen Raceford, an Englishman who goes to France to work in a textile factory and falls in love with Isabelle Zaire. Now, let us look at some of the celebrities born in Brussels. Audrey Hepburn was a Belgian-born British actress, model and humanitarian. She is widely regarded as one of the most iconic actresses of the 20th century and is best known for her roles in films such as Roman Holiday, Sabrina, Breakfast at Tiffany's, and My Fair Lady. Jean-Claude Van Damme is a Belgian actor, martial artist and director. He is best known for his roles in action films such as Bloodsport, Kickboxer, and Universal Soldier. He is also known for his impressive martial arts skills and his distinctive physique. Jonas Blickwood is a Belgian actor, best known for his role as Sam in the horror film Elle, 2016, directed by Paul Verhoeven. He is also known for his role in the Belgian film All About Eve, 2015, and A Perfect Man, 2013. Now, look at some of the local transportation options in Brussels. Brussels offers a variety of options for local transportation, making it easy to navigate the city. The most popular and convenient way to get around Brussels is by using the public transportation system. The city has an extensive network of buses, trams, and metro lines that cover most areas of the city. Brussels is a compact city, and many attractions are within walking distance of each other. Walking is a great way to explore the city's charming streets, and many areas of the city are pedestrian friendly. Thanks for watching.